Hello, back at this again. Today I'm going to show you how to install these torque solution shift linkage bushings to help tidy up how wobbly that shifter is. It'll take up a bunch of that play and then it should be better. Well, at least that's the idea. Let's get to it. Okay, first of all, I got to show you what this is and where this even goes. So it's a little bushing like this. If you look right there, that is where one of them will go. The other one is going to be a little bit trickier because it's a little bit to the left here and it's going to be behind all this stuff. Let's see if I can show you on camera where it is. Maybe if I move this light. All right, there it is. It is right there. You can see the cotter pin kind of on the side. That comes out and then this whole thing's supposed to come apart and you can push the bushing out. So those are the two bushings I'm going to replace. As you can see here, there's a lot of play between the bushing and the joint there. So those bushings should hopefully take up that slack. Maybe there'll be less of this wobbling. Maybe it'll make the shifts a bit more tight. I mean, for being 26 years old, I guess the car drives okay. I don't really have many complaints about it, but that's because I don't know any better. Let's see what it's like after I switch this. I'm gonna take this cotter pin out. It's a little hard with the camera in here, but it shouldn't be too bad. Ah, I got it. So you gotta pull on that hook there. That's what's securing this. And then slide it outwards. All right, there it is. Take the washer off. The linkage just slides right off. Let's pop this out. So to remove this bushing, I'm going to use a screwdriver and try to push this out. Aha! There we go. Just like that. It popped out. It's really awkward to do this in here like this. Let's take a look at this. Alright, it's kind of soft. I don't know if I cracked it, but there's a crack in it. It's old, stiff, kind of loose. Oh, look, it broke now. Whoops. Guess I'm not using that anymore. You're actually not going to reuse any of this, so that's okay. Put it aside. Take the new bushing. It's going to go this side up for this one. So the little groove up here is going to be up top. Well, this is a pain in the ass. So the problem I was having is that the bushing is thicker than it should be. So when the cotter pin goes through the shaft, it doesn't, the bushing inner rim is too high, so what the cotter pin is doing is it's clipping the edge of this and it won't fit. So I tried a few things, didn't really work. So there's a lot of bushing here. So what I'm going to do is, it's only off by a little bit. I'm just going to sand it down with my little orbital sander. I'm just going to hold it and just push the bushing against the sandpaper and take probably a few thou off of this, and that's all I need. I'm going to do both sides too, just to keep it even. The important part is, since this is a firm surface, you got to make sure you're holding this square to the sander, otherwise you're going to whack like an edge and it's not going to be flat anymore. It's going to be weird. Well, that sucks. The little bushing fell out of my hand and just fell in there. Story of my life. Nothing can be easy. So fell down there. Of course it goes into some crevice that doesn't just fall straight out, and I had to undo a bolt and take a little plug out to pop it out from here. Wonderful. On the plus side though, that worked. Now I can just push this cotter pin and it goes right in. Look at that. And that's it for this one. Let's see how much this has tightened this up. So it still looks the same here, but there's definitely no wobble between the linkage and the mounting point itself. So, wow. There's definitely, I mean, this wiggles, but there's no play between the bushing, the shifter linkage, and the mounting point. This just like shifts. So this is great. Okay, so the second one actually wasn't that bad. So I got one of these little flathead screwdrivers. I reached my arm in here and I was able to fling the cotter pin out. I don't know what happened to it. It's gone. I wasn't wearing safety goggles. I didn't get hit in the eye. I guess that's all that matters. The washer comes off and then this slides off like the other one. Ta-da! All right, this one's going a lot smoother. I used my big handy screwdriver and stabbed the bushing out from underneath going this way. I used my hand to hold the linkage over here. You can see the bushing on the end of the screwdriver there. Now I'm gonna have to sand this one down and I will pop this in there and check it out. So I did some sanding, should be enough. It's just a few seconds on each side. And look at that, cotter pin goes right in, no problem. And gotta put the new little ring clip on. Looks like I got it in. Okay, looks good. Let's go check out that shifter now. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay. Reverse. Reverse. First. Reverse. This is a lot better. Reverse is more sure now. I mean, the shifter itself is still kind of janky. I'm gonna see what I can do about this. But for being a 40-ish, less than $50 mod, I guess, this is not bad. I like this. This feels a lot better. All right, see you next time.